Morning everybody, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to another live truth scalping session with the Mohawk Forex team. And today we're doing something a little bit different. We're trading some medium news events that again not a lot of people take much notice of. We're going to focus on US30 gold and maybe silver as well, as per our other streams. And the difference between this one is we've got the news coming out in about 10 minutes, so this is really close to the open. And so what we'll probably do on this one, we might just wait, see what the news is, and then wait to trade the actual open. It all depends on the result. With it being medium impact, I don't expect it to move an awful lot, and you could be caught in a trade when news is so close to the open. So the news I'm talking about is obviously this industrial production. It's a big figure because it's year on year as well as month on month. And again, usual kind of scenario here. A higher than expected figure is positive, lower expected is obviously negative. That goes for both news results. So these are coming out in about 8 minutes time. 5.7 and 0.2 indicates that the market is looking for it to be obviously down on last year and on last month. So it's already kind of costed in some kind of sell-off. As we know, on pre-market news, US30 a lot of the time likes to go the opposite direction, and gold goes with the actual direction of the news. So depending on the results, we might be able to nip in for a quick scalp, or the safe way is to actually just use this as a momentum deliverer for the market open. There's lots of news cracking off at the moment, and obviously the news about General Powell dying as well. All this kind of thing affects the markets. Obviously the China news as well from earlier on. This is why US30 took a dive. And then we've got positive news on Bitcoin getting around the 62,000. So there's lots of news that can move the markets around a little bit. But again, if this result is way better or way worse than expected, this might enable us to just get 50 to 100 points on the open with the US30 and with gold as well going in the opposite direction. So, and then to end our stream, we're just doing an hour live stream today because we've just got the NAHB housing index, which is a good one. Again, 76 predicted as expected from previous months. So again, could be a nice little one to try and see if there's some movement in the market. Medium impact, can move the market sometimes as much as high impact. You just back test them and have a look. It's easy to just find out when these news events come out and have a look at the charts, pick the instrument you want to follow, and see if the actual result moves the markets or not, and which way. And then you get to learn it. So that's what we're going to focus on. We've got about 6 minutes to go. So have a quick look at US30. And as you can see, there's already been a sell-off from the London session, from the end of Asian session. Obviously the Asian news pulled the market down on European Open after a climb during the Asian market. There was some pretty poor economic news for China. Retail sales were good, but everything else, the growth, GDP was down. Fixed assets as well, and again the industrial production, what we're looking at for the US. So all that has a knock-on effect. So what I mean, you see, is how I didn't because I wasn't around, but you could have taken a sell on US30 during the London Open based on the Chinese news. So it's kind of like a weird thing that you trade something that's got nothing to do with the session you're in. US30 is not something I'd always trade in the London market. But with that kind of news, look, as it came out, which was here, look, here's the European Open. You usually sell based on the Chinese news, and then London Open, bang, down again. Enough for us to get that kind of magical 100, at least 100 points. The Open at 400, so nice and easy. Group. So if you like how we scalp, you want to learn more about how to true scalp, Then obviously all the details on how to join our VIP Discord group is in the description below and is at the end of the stream as well. And you can go to www.mohawkforex.com for all the information and the subscription fees and everything else on how to get me as your mentor if you want to learn true scalping and use scalping fundamental in particular, which is what we're pretty good at and we enjoy doing. The US30 at the moment has found some neutral support on our daily pivot line. This is our X system, this is our grid system we like to trade with to give us an idea of where price might go to. Retest. Breakout area here indicated as well. So we'll just wait to see what this news event is and see if decides to go the way of the news, or we'll just wait for the open. We'll just see price action once the news comes out. If it's as predicted, then again that's usually seen as a bullish market patting itself on the back saying we got it right. So we could see a pump up, particularly on gold, say because it's pre-market, and then a reversal on the open. But I'm in two minds whether to enter a trade initially, see what the result is. This is why it's quite a weird one to do. Let's check gold as well before the news comes out. Gold has been in a bit of a range.
Gold's in a really tight range.
Yeah. Exactly. Kind of like went up. We got some pips on the open. Got the bounce. Retest a couple of times. Again, it'll breakout zone and decide to drop again. So it's in a range that you can see here out. Got a big sell-off. Back down to 1760 zone. Again, it would like to get back to that 1800 heavy resistance at 1770. Again, gold might not be the greatest thing to trade on the initial news release, but it could be again something we trade just in 15 minutes on the open once we get the result. Yeah, it's very, you see it like this, price action, it's a bit dangerous, you know. But it does depend on this result. 2 minutes to go. Post that into the group so everyone can see what I'm talking about. Broker up. So if I'm going to trade anything, it'll probably be gold, since it's been in a range and US30 has already made a move. You know what I mean? It's already made a long move down. So it's sat on support. But again, if something's sat on a support or resistance level, obviously you don't want to be really seriously looking at taking it. You're really flashing in and out on a true scalp. With gold here, if the news is bad, gold might just pop down these levels here, look, which give me, yep, 50. Let's see, countdown now, it's coming. Then we don't know which way this is going to go. Yep, second. Seconds. I might just leave US30 owned. Again, let's just gold's nicely greyed, which is quite a good setup, quite a good position to be in when the news event's coming. It's only medium impact, just gives us a sense of direction of where we might go with a trade, and whether to go in, set a level, or whether to get in and out as soon as we take some money. Here we go, let's wait for the result. Around a little bit. Again, if the result's late, you just leave it alone. No matter. 15 minutes to the actual open. Late. Kind of worse than expected of the month. Gold's pushing up. Look. Now that spike up. Okay, so give her a bit of sell. Second. 1 year figure. Let this spike, let it push up and catch the USD. Like I say, look, it's doing anything on news as I said. And it's worse than expected. So let's see gold drop a little. Watch. Expect gold to be a buy, which is quite right. It's already hit that level once already. Watch and see. So you'd expect US30 to drop. They're not doing anything. It will drop on the open now. Gold. Yeah, buy. Just want it to drop. Want to drop so that you've got some launch pad off from. That's what you want. Ideally from this flat part of the line, this is what you want to see, 100 points. We want this to pull back from that wick, settle here for the open, and then it's a buy on the open, and then on US30, but to hang where it is now, and we're looking at coming down, TP out, also, yeah, look, knock that out. Gold as well, it's want it back, which is on again. Once we set a level, the next level up, which would be this. Again, that's a good thing about a grid system. You can see where prices touched already. We tested. That would be TP2. News report, just that so you can see quite a bit worse than expected, which is good for creating the volatility. Got 10 minutes to go till the open. Anyway, look. Breaking that average line high. Sometimes it does go the way, you know, you'd expect it to go that way, and like I say, this is why you don't tend to enter a trade when it's this close to the open. If it's been like an hour before, I would have definitely taken a sell on gold and a buy on US30 to go the opposite way for the market, at least of about 100 points, which we easily got here. So it's great that US30 can stay where it is, because I want it to drop down to its level on the open. And as for gold, let's just see. What we might do is put a selling at the top here. Let's hit that resistance level. See it put back. Fighting. Already retested once, so I was explaining in my class last night, price it likes to touch again 2 times a particular zone on our grid. This is why, look, here you go, it's done it, touched it 2 times, so now this could be a time. I'm not giving any financial advice, just stick a sell in. Look. And we're going to get the drop. I'll push back up again. See. Great watching price action on here. Moving around nicely all over the place there. Really good. Drop. We're done. Got 2 sales on that. That was a 39.63 and a 28.71. That's pounds. What's that? 70, 80. So that's about $120. That was just from selling off that on that wick there. Again, I show my result. Oops, I can see. And this is what I mean. You're using the fundamentals, but you're also using price action. I knew it was going to pull back because retested it already. It's not going to break this zone yet. It might do on the open, where we will go and take buys, but for now, that was enough for me to get I say $100, $120 there in 30 seconds again. And again, I didn't have a preset level. I was in and out. I just let it get some green, just watch the candle, and then bang. As soon as it touched that wick, the wick touched my zone there, I was in for the sell. That's what you got to do. That's true scalping. So I want this to pull back so that we get a buy on the US30. Look, see how bad news, and look what it's done. Pushed US30 up. So you could have taken the buy. Like I say, it's how the market works pre-open. This kind of, manipulation. We see it every single day. Now, I'm not saying if you've got a decent account size like I have and stuff, you can hold, obviously, and hold for the sell, but obviously it's getting away from your TP, so you want to be taking a sell, at the top level, which I assume it's going to probably be, here's our breakout, our flat baseline. So from here is where we should be looking to take a sell, forming this W pattern. And again, this is where the wave pattern comes in, look, as well. It all syncs up. Hopefully it will follow our trend line. Look, news will just push it down. Then get there. And we're just looking for this part here. 6 minutes to go. Might not. I mean, this is it. You never know. You've got to know when to get out of the trade. And if we go heavy red, I'll get out. But 90% of the time, this is bang on. And again, you can see here, look, what we're forming on gold is an M pattern instead, which is great. You had a W here, look, bang, 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 and you've had, so I like to say, you don't leave wave, the market moves in waves. Had that second leg, and we want this to go higher on the open. It would be nice for it to clip our breakout zone, even if it just wicks it, doesn't matter. On 100 points in the market before, because again, it's only medium impact news, and there's a lot of other news kicking off around all this now that might affect things. You still got to stick to your strategy and try and use that little bit of momentum from the market. So we might get a TP of the breakout zone as well. We could set that breakout point. That would be a decent place to be 1 and 2, since we're about here, look. And I expect it to wick. Yeah, look, 100, 170. You get plenty of room to manoeuvre. At US30, back in the same. About 3 or 4 minutes for stick a trade in. So it's all about reading price action along with structure. and the fundamentals, obviously, combining it all together. You know, gold has got 75% dashboard.
Just tapping a resistance area up there.
Yep, it touched it already. Expect to retest before a drop. Wouldn't it? I mean, it could only just get to here. It doesn't really matter. And I know how it likes to get to our breakout point. How many times have we seen our breakout zone be clipped? You know, it's great. Such a good little feature of the axe system. I'm going to stick with that. Like I say, I'll be out before price even hits this, but this is for, you know, people want to hold or whatever, you know, trade it. I want to see a little retest of that again and then drop down. Now, if we get it wrong, we'll cancel our trade in the loss and go the opposite way. You know, that's the thing about scalping like this. You've got to have a plan before you enter a trade and go for it. You know, stick with it. And then of course we've got the news in 30 minutes. Market news as well, which could be interesting. See, we gotta minutes, 3 minutes to go. Time still. That news. And just the good thing is, you see, with the US30, with that news event as well, you've got that bad news from China. It might just help edge down as well. I can see a stop loss hunt to the top side always, but the overall, I can see it flash down. That's why I'm, you know, I'll wick down here. Let's see. Happens with setup. Right. Gold, wow, that's great. Gold already. Three sells on sell, 2 buys on gold. $30 win. $30 seconds away. Already got a win on gold already. Already smashed gold. What do we get? We got 72 and 29, so we got $160 on that on 2 positions already. So let's see.
Nice spike up on gold.
Yeah. There's the open. There we go. Spike up. Let's see what happens. So we've already got a win. The bag already. I entered at 28 and it hit. Yeah. Goodbye. Spike up. Let's have a look at, yeah. TP hit, look, perfect. I predicted. There you go. Shows you the power of using the news. And we're out on US30 as well. Beautiful. What do we get? We got 39 and 30. We got another $100 on US30 as well. Perfect. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do it. 4 trades. Just the results in the group. Perfect. Gold, as we said, little nice pop to the upside on the bad news. Like I said, not just a case of that industrial production news, but also, you know, other events that have just off. And US30, look at that. There you go. There's your spike down. Can't get any more better than that. Drawdown, I was in about probably $50-60 drawdown, but you just got to hold, because you know, and if you believe in the strategy, look at it now, look, pushing down. This was just a wick out. Told you US30 was going to come down. It hit the TP, look, bang. What more can you say? Look at that. That's a great proof of how fundamentals and how you shouldn't be scared of trading the open. There we bagged in basically when I entered that first trade at 14.29, 9.29. So yeah, I entered 1 minute before the open and got 2 buys on gold, and then another buy on gold, and then the 2 sells on US30. So that is perfect. I'm happy with that. Look at that, look at that spike. That is all you need to do, and then you're done for the day. Yep, US30 dropping down. Look at this. That news way worse, but it, you know, it's great. Just this. Use the fundamentals and the structure. Give us an idea of where price might shoot to on the open. It's just a little stop loss hump wick, nothing to worry about. Price, the candle would have had to close above our breakout for me to end my trade. It didn't, it was just a wick. You know, this first 15 minutes, which is the first 5 candles, are always the most volatile, but this is where you have to take advantage of it. Here, if RSI goes into our oversold zone, we're going in for another sell. If it kisses back up into our neutral zone, we can take a look for a buy. I would look as well. There you go, look, right on our resistance zone. Said it would hit our breakout zone. Did I not say that? And there's our breakout zone. Definitely hit. Now we'll wait for retest. We're at 1768. See if RSI goes below our average line, we can look to sell. So we've got about 25 minutes. We're done in less than 10 minutes. Who needs to swing trade? It's been a quiet day, really. I mean, today I've only done, I mean, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've done 12 trades today, 12 winners, and that's from London Open. I didn't trade anything in the Asian session last night because obviously it's the start of the week, and avoid that. So that's a good day a good day's scalping so far. Let's see if we can get something on the market index. There we go, this is what's coming up. And when TradingView post it, for those who don't know, on a particular instrument, pair or whatever, it doesn't mean they see it as it will affect the market. You know, so obviously they're assuming that the housing market will affect gold. You know, it probably will do, but it just depends on the result. Again, if it's as expected, you can see that as particularly good news. It might be a sell on gold. Again, you would just go the opposite way. And there is news later on, export corn, so I'd never trade that really. The bill. So this is kind of the final one for me today. And again, just something different I wanted to trade because I'm getting more and more into learning how a medium news works and just can give you an edge. You know what I mean? We all need an edge, and this is our edge. When price is pretty much going, as we said, look, it's nicely coming back. US30. If it's sat right on that line, though, this could be a potential re-entry. Could have been a re-entry. Watching. Okay. If you're trading properly, be in on this. Wait for it to wick up. Kind of thing where you just get in, take some dollar and get out again. I've done it. Bang, I've got it, but I'm talking to you. Sorry about that, I was cheeky there. I got 26, 22 and 10. 3 trades in and out before I got a margin call. Bang, done. Again, all based on our AX system. That's how simple it can be if you've got the power of conviction. Jumped in. 3 sells, should have done 2, but 3 sells in and out. I just knew we were going to get a little bit of a push down, but all you do with this, you just wait for it to wick up. You don't jump in if it's a full candle. You see it stick in our oversold zone, just wait for it to wick up on the Hakanashi, then get in. That's what you want, is that little push down look. And that was enough to get me another 26, 22, 10, 30, 40, 50, 60. £60 is about $85. There you go, bonus trade. These overbought, oversold ones like here, look again, were all bonus trades. I don't hold them, I don't stay in long, I just wait to get some green. Like I say, anything above a $10 per trade is fine. You know, for the account size I'm trading. It doesn't matter if it's 50 cents, dollar. He's practicing the technique of scalping properly and learning price action, how to use the indicators in conjunction with the market. We're down here now, look, nice pattern. We adjust our level. That's become our neutral from our TP. Great. Okay. Now we're just looking for a pullback to our trend line, which happens to be around our neutral kind of pivot for the day. So again, it all depends on the news event. Look at this, you see, you could how good I got in on that, could have held it, didn't need to, you know, best part of $100, just get out. You don't need to be messing around trying to hold. I know this is just going to give me a little push, enough to get some green and then get out again. So now on US30, you know, if there was no news, then obviously you'd just be waiting for RSI to pull out the zone. Now if it pulls out our oversold zone and drops back in again, it's another re-entry signal. You can get back in there again for another sell. Otherwise you wait for this now to literally pop up, break for our points of interest line, and then you can take a scalp buy down to here. got some minor support, we've got a heavy support down below, so there's plenty of room for this to still move down. The pattern remains true, it's just a stretched out pattern. And we know, and I know, with the ACK system we're going to get a retest of our trend line at some point, so you just have to be patient. And these automatic trend lines form, look at that, they're so good. Price comes down, bang, you just know, retest, it will happen. You just got to be patient, wait for all the news to play out. Yeah, let's have a look at gold. Oh. Gold doing exactly what it said again, forming that nice pattern. Tested. They hit TP on open. Okay. Why was it buy again? Because the user was bad pre-market. Now what we could do with is the news being good, the housing. So we get a drop, breaking our points of interest. Here's a nice level of support you see when we get that flat baseline, the same again, you can see it rejected off here. We might well do that again, but we could see a retest of our neutral support zone at 1764, so it's coming down now. We'll wait to see. Look at that, smashed it, perfect. Forming that M pattern, mapped out. Wanted to, you could have jumped in on that. I mean, like I say, I don't get greed 8, that's not the secret of this. You have to take every trade, wait for the moments. So again, there's a potential sell if you break our neutral zone, it goes red. Even in here, look, you can flash in and flash out. Get in, sell, take 50 points off the table, get out again, and wait for it to retest, come down to our oversold. Always a possibility. 16 minutes till the news. If you click on it. You said the same thing I told you. A higher than expected figure, again, it's positive, and the expected figure is negative, so nothing unusual about that. Last month it was up, only by 1 point, but it was up, and expected to be the same. It's a monthly poll of home builders, single family home sales projections for the next 6 months, quite a decent indicator. 450 is always good, you say. Market is you can see there's been a fair dip and then just a little peak. So it'll be interesting to see if I don't think this will be the same. I'm feeling it's going to be a difference here, which is good for us as traders, scalpers. And then some of the guys like to trade these budget statements when they get released as well, which is like 2.5 hours before, 3 hours before the US close. Don't really deal with bond investments and stuff like that, so this is a potential one because it's such a big figure expected. It's different. But maybe I'll be done and dusted, you know, as I approach 20 trades or so. That's enough for me.
Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you it's the best ride I know. It's not a game that I am playing. My love, trying to hold my
All pushing there. Look at that, right on our line. This is where the analysis comes good. Again, more sells here. Just do 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 3, 16, 17 trades today. All winners. Is nice so far. Could take loss on this one here. No matter. Like I say, I'm playing with house money now, as far as I'm concerned, you know, and I just trade these events, you know, knowing, you know, I can take a loss. It's not going to blow my account. It's not going to blow my profit for the day. I'm well in profit for the day, so that's all you've got to do is bank some of it and then use the rest of it to trade with, knowing it's not going to affect your daily account. Oh, look at that! There you go. US30 did, as I said, it came and broke our trend line. Look at that, and hit our TP. So yeah, you could have got in once RSI crossed into the neutral zone. You could have got in on a buy here. Look, again, I wasn't watching it, so. And the thing is, what I keep forgetting to say is there's alerts built into all this system as well. So like, I just missed that because I'm lazy and don't set my alerts. There's an alert on the RSI and there's an alert on all these, so you can create an alert on your phone, so you get a notification every time the RSI crosses a neutral zone, crosses the average zone, hits an oversold or overbought, and then you can just flash in on your phone, take a trade, get out the trade, job done. There's quite a few guys on the team who do that. So if you are, you know, suffer from FOMO, then obviously you don't need to. You can just focus, you know, set the alerts up. It's all built into the system. On here, look, up. Again, you've got different indicators built into it. You've got alerts. Look, okay. Set all these up. That's all part of the package. This is nice. Again, bit of a bent out of shape W, but here's what it is. Said we were waiting for a buy to scalp between here and here, and you could have taken that. Okay. And vice versa, gold has come down. Still not out the neutral zone, but you could have got in on a sell from here once it broke our baseline, taken this. Again, on average, what did you get? Yeah, look, 50 to 100 points. That's all you want to look for. Stick to the system. We've got 10 minutes to the news. See if we can end with another win. Would be nice to have a green. Love watching the price action. Look at that, nice. And if it wasn't so close to, I mean, 10 minutes, you could be tempted jump in for a buy on this. Got a bit of manoeuvre. We just see a wick down. And these are the ones we tend to flash in pause. You're so close to some kind of news event. See a push down, you see that zone as well, up the blue zone. Chance price might retest that again. Bang, done. Yes. What did I get? £14.20, which is what, $22? Oh, there you go. $22 while I was talking to you in 10 seconds there. And I'm not using, I'm using stupid lot sizes. You know, I'm going in there. That you could use a $2,000 account, $1,500 account to do exactly what I've just done. That's no issue. So again, why did I take that trade? Because I saw it break above our baseline, I saw the price action candle, saw the RSI break out of our zone, I saw it reject off our zone here, just wick down and thought it's going to retest it, and it did. Retested the zone, look, and again didn't mess around. As soon as I saw $10, $15, $20, I'm done. I'm done, because that's what scalping's all about. I not want to be caught out in a big reversal. And the pattern is also, look, it's the second leg. So second leg W pattern is also, it all syncs together. So when you practice this enough times and everything syncs up like this, it makes you more confident in taking the trade. And again, that's what I teach in the group. We do Zoom calls, so for those who know that, I do live Zoom calls and we go back test and we look at live trades and everything. So that's all part of the membership. There you go, that wicked up nicely, look, rejection off that zone, which you'd expect. So you could sell if you want to, but you're going against the trend. You know, everything's telling you it's a buy on this particular leg, so rather than go against it and risk it, and you might have got it, go with it. Trend's your friend, as they always say. Even on a 3-minute time frame, this is a little bit of a trend. It's the second leg. Get in, hit that zone, get out. This is ideally where I'd love it to get back to. Breakout zone here, where price will start to move. Here's our zone, look. Top, here's the bottom, coming back into the zone. But let's see what this is. Just 6 minutes to go. Gold as well, look. Beautiful. Exactly through it, gold pattern. Good. So here, look, is a potential sell. Just sat on that resistance, so support. It was resistance, now support. So fire. See. Action up. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, we got in there. So I got a couple of sells there. I got 18.51 and 8.31. Again, that's another £26, which is about $35. So there you go, and that was in what, 30 seconds. Again, why? Because I just saw that break and thought there'd be a flash down on that. It was. Again, not looking for it to take any presets on this one because we're close to the news, and also when you're trading around this neutral zone, you can see, look, it's flashed in and out so many times. Look, here once, here two, here three, and again here. So you know more likely you're going to get a pullback, which you done. If you're going to go in, just take some green, get out. You know, don't mess around having to set stop losses and all that. You're in and out in 20-30 seconds, which I was there. But that's another, you know, another 2 winning trades there. In and out. Now, of course, it's ranging around, it's rejected off the support zone. You know, look how it's changed from resistance to support. I was just confident in that you might just get a little push down, and it did. We're below our average RSI line. We've got a little red. You know, it was, again, I'm going with the trend, which is down, leg end, and that's why I took it. But again, you've got to be really quick in and out. Take the green, $5, $10, it doesn't really matter. You're practicing these, because look what happens now. Look, if you'd held this trade, look, you'd be scared now. You'd be thinking, God, I wish I'd get out of the trade. For me, if you are going to hold something like this, you're not going to get out until candle's broken a baseline, which it's trying to do now. Look, where you be aiding the trade, especially as RSI is creeping back over the neutral. Bye-bye. There you go. Look, so you'd be out of the trade now. This way, it's practice, and you can see what I see, and just get in and out. If people mess around, you're too worried about setting your stop loss, looking for the next. This shows you where your stop loss will be, shows you where your take profit should be. You know, without having to think about all that. So you don't need to always set it when you're true scalping, because you haven't got the time. You want to get in and out before the market even knows we've taken the money. And look at this handle now, you know. Not trading anything at the moment now. We're clear of all, because obviously we're looking for the news. And it would be nice now if this was, oh, look at that candle. You know what I mean? See how you've been caught out? Where you get in and out. Beautiful, right to our breakout zone. So it's retested. Second time, third time now. This is good. Gold wants to get back to 1800. Here's our heavy resistance. Our ideal. Can we break this little bit of resistance? Get back to here. $17.70. All we need is the volatility increase, push it, and that would be the housing. So if this is the same, it might push it gold down a little bit. Let's hope this is better than expected. Minute to go. If it's better than expected, we might see a little more push on gold. US30 look as well. Look. US30, if it's better than expected, push up. Worse. Again, looking for a level about here. Look. It's going to be, again, I just measure it out. 200 points. I'm only looking for 100. 100 or 50 minimum. Countdown stop. And we don't know which way. It's already hit our TP, but it's backed off it. Still not going to stop me taking the trade if it goes that way. If we get it, what's to be worse than expected, it'll be a nice little pull. Hey, could be our first loss. Who knows? 15 seconds to go. Here we go. Get ready. And it's better than expected. Better than expected. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Let's have a look. Let's see if US30 goes up, gold goes down. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's a push down off here. Yep, here we go. $100 on gold, done. Waiting for US30 to play ball now. US30 going to push up, it's going to hit that, it's against the resistance zone, so you've got to be careful here. We're done. Yes, there we go. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Caught all those trades there. Perfect. Go. 4 trades, 2 on US30, 2 on gold. News better than expected, just posting that. Buys on US30 and sells on gold. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. I'll just mark these out so I can post this. But there you go. This just shows you, even with medium impact news, how when you combine it with the market structure, price action, you can take these scalps. This. Oh, that was like nice. I told you it would do a nice spike. It's hedging towards our breakout zone, so you can adjust our TP line. There. You see how it's forming. That second leg W was powerful, and look at that, beautiful. And on gold, not as potent, but it pushed down off that wick itself. Down, look. Down. Say the news could say the flat part of our baseline, and then our points of interest line. If you was holding, this is where you'd be holding out for. RSI just popping down, look, but that is a nice little bit of structure. And that was enough to give us that win in as soon as that result was announced. And that's all in the space of 1 hour. So there we go. What do we end up doing? Today's trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 30, 24 trades. Amazing. Just the same. I don't count them that often, but it's just I stay consistent. So it's about 24 trades a day I do. That's it. Everything's shut, all positions are done. That is your hour of scalping, true scalping, no messing around. There's your result. Look, 80, better than expected. It was a decent figure in the end, because like I say, it was expected to be the same, which is already kind of costing the market. But when you see this kind of 5% increase, that is a nice, there you go, look. Well, the market moves, and it moves with our structure. This is the combination. It moves with the structure we were drawing as well. Gold still ranging around a little bit, but you had to take that sell at the same time. Here was the news result, look. There. You sold at the top and that was enough. You just measure it, that was enough. From that candle there, that candle there, look, it bottomed out at 129 points. You need 50 on gold. I probably got about 100 points on that, you know, but I didn't kind of set it for that. And gold, what was that? That was 30, 41 and 30, yeah, so it was about 50, 60 points. That's all you need. You know, you don't need these big massive moves that people try and get you to do and everything. And it's just, I believe in, the longer you're in the market, the more risk you're at, susceptible to market manipulation and everything else that everyone always never seems to mention. So to me, you know, people might say this as risky trading. It's not. This is less risky because I'm getting in and out. I'm taking all the precautions. I know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the structure. I'm following price action and bouncing off the news and off the market opens. I'm using them as my catalyst, volatility, and then I'm giving myself the edge to get the direction. And I'm not being greedy, and I'm doing multiple trades and I'm getting out. That's the strategy. Combine that with the Axe system. It's a great system. Simple. I'm not saying I don't take losses. I do. I show my losses, but it's more profitable than it is losing. That's all I can say. So we've had a good day today. We've had 24 trades and no losses, so I'm happy with that. And this is on a Monday, on a trap day when things can go against you, but when the market starts off well, like in DAX session for us, I knew, okay, this could be quite a smooth day today, and it has been, you know. And we've come out with around about $1,000 for the day. Perfect. Let's see what happens with this now. Swing this round, so very well. You've got to stick with a plan. You've got to go the opposite direction. Post market when the market's open, and then you swing back once the market opens. You know, people would say I was crazy to take a sell here. Where is the sell? But it's within this candle. That little 50-point move is all you needed. The edge to grab it. This, you know, on gold. Yeah. All I needed was that sell from the top here. You're at resistance, you know, so you know you're going to get some kind of little spike down because you're at a resistance level, and the news just gave us that drop. There we go. Let's just come out on info.com, printed. Oh yeah, down, look, 120. I always read this. Always got to read this, study it. Sometimes you see the manipulation, you go, hold on a minute, Dow's down, but we've just bought. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you're on a different time frame. You're open to market manipulation. And the group. Go. Watch this, just want to watch what God does. Bye. Perfect. Right. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful break now. That's nice. Hitting our breakout zone, so always these breakout zones you get on the AX system we use as potential TPs, so that's a nice buy up now. That was the end of that leg. Down to here, look, you see. We're going to form. This looks like, you know, again, there's a chance here that get back to that 1772 level later on. Watch that. Quick look at US30 again. Yeah, US30's stuck at our minor resistance, which is great because this is where we had the TP. Looking for that breakout zone again on US30, but it could, if gold goes up, this could go back to our zone here. And again, we're looking at forming an M now, double top, a retest around about here, then a drop down. So we could get, you know, get this scenario if it was continuing to scalp. What I would be boring at looking at next. Down to here, look. Pattern. Looking to trade. Screenshot that. Later on. Right, there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was a nice 1 hour scalping session, and just to show you can do it using the news and the market opens with the AX system that you get from joining our group. So we'll do another live stream tomorrow, do some more of the same. Look out for it. Click that like button, smash it for me, subscribe, and please share and let everyone know that we're true scalpers here at Mohawk Forex. And catch you on the next stream. Until then, trade safe. Take care all.